Good evening. It is Wednesday, January 28th, 2026, and it's time for Danimal Stories, sponsored as always by Smiling Dan 2. He's in the stream. Fan him up, please, when you see him. Heck. Here's the headline. It's Animal Story number 248. 550-pound bear finally evicted from California home after bizarre strategy ends month-long ordeal. Again, 550-pound bear finally evicted from California home after bizarre strategy ends month-long ordeal. Ken Johnson's Altadena house suffered tens of thousands in damage during month-long ordeal. Here's the story. Just a couple of weeks ago, a 550-pound bear that had been living beneath a California man's home for over a month has finally left after a bizarre strategy ended a long streak of failed removal attempts by state officials. The male black bear was reportedly removed from the crawl space Tuesday after bear removal experts from Tahoe traveled to the Altadena home. One team member crawled inside and fired paintballs filled with vegetable oil. Wildlife organization BEAR, the Bear League, told Fox News Digital on Thursday. According to surveillance video, the large bear has been wedging itself in and out of a small crawl space beneath Ken Johnson's house since late November. Johnson said that the animal caused extensive damage to his home, costing tens of thousands of dollars. It also created a dangerous, unlivable situation involving structural and gas line issues. Right after surviving the Eaton fire, I lost my job, and shortly after that, the bear began tearing into the structure of my home, Johnson said in a GoFundMe page. I have video footage of it twisting gas pipes, which created an extremely dangerous situation and forced me to shut off my utilities just to stay safe. The bear eviction finally took place after Johnson contacted the Bear League, an organization that specializes in bear removal emergencies in Lake Tahoe, located 7 hours north of Altadena. Bear League told Fox News Digital on Thursday that the organization was, quote, pleased to have helped Ken Johnson with this bear, unquote. A Southern California homeowner had a large male bear living under his house for more than a month before reaching out to the Bear League for help, the organization added in a post on Facebook on Thursday. Bear League told Fox News Digital that the league used paintballs filled with vegetable oil that hit the bear in the backside. The wildlife rescue group reportedly finished the job in less than 20 minutes. After earlier removal attempts by state wildlife officials were unsuccessful, Bear League first responders, Scott and Dave, traveled to the Los Angeles area to assist, the organization added. Scott, one of our most experienced responders, crawled beneath the home, fully aware that the bear was still there, to get behind him and encourage him to exit through the crawl space opening. To prevent the bear from denting into the crawl space again, the organization said it, quote, loaned electric unwelcome mats to give the homeowner time to make repairs and secure the crawl space to prevent another visit. According to the social media footage posted by the organization, the mat worked just as designed, and the bear scurried away when it returned. Bear League emphasized that residents should be cautious about having open crawl spaces, noting that properly securing them helps people coexist safely with wildlife. We remind those who live in bear country that a poorly secured crawl space is an open invitation for a winter visitor like this bear, the league said to Fox News Digital. Bear League responds multiple times per day at this time of year to evict bears from under homes in the Lake Tahoe region, and we've done so for 30 years without cost to a homeowner. We work hard to educate people who share space with the bears that if humans take some very simple steps, they can live in harmony with the bears. Tuesday's success ended a long streak of failed eviction attempts by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife, which had been trying to remove the bear for over a month. At one point, a trap even caught the wrong bear. Efforts that included bait, noisemakers, and the trap have all failed. The California Department of Fish and Wildlife confirmed to Fox News Digital on Friday that the bear, also known as Yellow 2120, is no longer causing issues at the home. I am able to confirm that Yellow 2120 is no longer under the home in Altadena and that the access point to the crawl space has now been secured, the agency said. A couple of pictures are not the best pictures, but here it is. The bear is trying to get out of the crawl space on its way out next to that gas meter there. You can see the bear there. Aww. And then this isn't the most flattering picture, but it's the backside of the bear as he was returning and about to re-enter. What the heck? Holy moly. And that is the Animal Stories for Wednesday, January 28, 2026. Sponsored, as always, by Smiling Dan 2. Fan him up when you see him in the stream. We'll be back to the best music on YouNow in just a moment.